All right, listen, I want to welcome you into Andrew's podcast. This is the Daily War Report for March 18th, 2026. And we are talking about the war that has escalated somewhat today in Iran. Give me a second here. I want to grab some stuff to pull up here while I'm talking about this. But if you would, if as soon as you get in here, please hit that like button so that we can bring more people to this conversation. All right, we're getting into it right now. Let's go. So, this is your daily war report. Excuse me. Slow this down here. This is your daily war update on the escalating conflict involving Iran, Israel, and the United States. The war has entered into the third week of the conflict, and today marked one of the most significant escalations since the conflict began. Over the last 24 hours, the United States and Israeli forces launched a major coordinated strike on Iran's energy infrastructure, including facilities tied to South Pars gas field, the largest natural gas reserve in the world. This marks a major shift in strategy. Um, it does. It marks a major shift in strategy where the first part, if you were watching the first attacks focused on military installations and that kind of place. And now this is moved into energy and again they attacked the largest gas field, which uh spiked prices all around the world. Um this marks a major shift in the strategy as earlier phases of the war focused primarily on military targets. Now the conflict is expanded into economic and energy warfare. As a result, the global oil prices surged, with crude oil approaching $110 a barrel, reflecting fears for the prolonged disruption. So that's what we got. It's moved out from military targets. Now they're focusing in on energy, and this escalates things not only in that region but around the world, because again, you just heard what they said, that they attacked the largest natural gas field in the world, not in the region, in the world. At the same time, Israel has continued its campaign of targeted airstrikes against Iranian leadership. Reports confirm that the Iranian intelligence minister was killed in an overnight strike in Tehran, along with several other high ranking officials in recent days. This follows the recent assassination of Ali Larjani, one of Iran's top security officials, signaling a continued effort to dismantle Iran's command structure. Iran has vowed retaliation, warning that Israel and the United States will pay the price for these killings. Iran strikes continuing to strike out in the region. In response, Iran has launched new missile attacks on Israel, including strikes near Tel Aviv. Some of these attacks reportedly used advanced warheads, causing damage to residential areas and resulting in casualties. At least two people were killed in the latest wave of strikes, with additional injuries reported. Air raid sirens and missile interceptions have continued across Israel, indicating ongoing and sustained attack from Iran. And again, there's a math equation out there that has to be dealt with, and that math equation involves is the number you heard in there that said about the interceptors, but the math equation involves how many interceptors can the United States and the people, Israel, and their allies in the region, how many of these interceptors can they produce as opposed to how many missiles can be produced and launched from Iran. And so that's where experts are saying that this is going to be a war of sustainability, and that's why we're moving closer to um well, that's why we got this escalation today. Again, it's moved away from military installations, and now they attacking energy and and profit, because that being the largest excuse me, not oil field, but being the largest natural gas field in the world, that's gonna have a definite negative impact. So here you go. You got the picture there of the Strait of Hormuz. And let's talk a little bit more about the Strait of Hormuz, which you already know. The situation in the Strait of Hormuz remains critical. Iran continues to restrict shipping through the strait, a route responsible for roughly 20% of the world's oil supply. Commercial shipping has nearly stopped, and Iran has issued warnings that it may expand attacks on energy infrastructure in Saudi Arabia, the UAE, and Qatar. This has turned the conflict into excuse me this yeah this has turned the conflict into a global economic crisis, not just a regional war. The war is no longer contained in Iran and Israel. Hezbollah is in Lebanon, remaining active. U.S. bases all throughout the Gulf region remain on high alert. Multiple countries are preparing for further escalation. Um, Military analysts warn that the conflict is increasingly becoming a full regional war with the potential to draw in additional nations. The bottom line is right now, the key developments are the war has expanded into energy and economic targets. And you're talking about energy, power, gas. You're talking about people being without uh basic necessities, and so it's like attacking the public, because that's who's going to suffer. The same way they got that Strait of Hormuz closed up, and it's affecting your pockets through these gas prices. No different here. Iran is responding with missile strikes on Israel, like sustained missile strikes. High level Iranian leadership continues to be eliminated. And that was supposed to be that thing that broke them. Okay, we're going to take out the Shah. I mean, not the Shah. We're going to take out the Ayatollah, and then we're going to take out, the rest, the top leadership, and they keep on coming. They have openly said that there is no chance for a ceasefire. They're locked in. They're ready for the ground troops that we're positioning to put over there in the region. And again, the Strait of Hormuz crisis is impacting global oil markets. This is not a world war yet, but this is the most dangerous phase of this conflict so far, guys. With escalations happening on many fronts, mainly is it going. They're attacking energy and economic targets. So, to wrap this all up and put a bow on it, the situation remains fluid, and with both sides escalating, the risk of broader regional conflict is imminent and continues to grow. So, and there it is for today, which is Wednesday, March 18th, 2026. If you've been here this long, hit the like button, share it out, and check back tomorrow when we come up with another war report. This is Jamal with Andrews the podcast. Again, if this is your first time here, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell so that you'll be the first person to get a video whenever we do these updates. Also, let me know where you're checking in from. And also, let me know if you have a family member who's in the military. Shout them out. Shout out the branch of the military that they're in. But with that being said, y'all have a great and lovely evening. I'm out.